Hello students, today we are going to solve word problems on LCM and HCF. Okay, so first question, find the smallest number divisible by 4 and 5. So whenever in the question smallest number divisible is asked, whenever in the question smallest number divisible is asked, that means they are asking you to find LCM. Divisible number means multiple. Okay. Divides means factor. Okay. So find the smallest number divisible by two numbers is asked. That means you are supposed to calculate LCM. Fine. So the solution would be here we have to calculate LCM. So let's calculate LCM of 4 and 5. 2 2s are 4. 5 I'll write as it is. Then 2 1s are 2. 5 1s are 5. Correct? So LCM will be 2 into 2 into 5, which comes to 50. No, which comes to 20, sorry. Which comes to 20. Two 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. Okay? So, write the therefore, smallest number divisible by 4 and 5 is 20. Fine. Let's solve the next question. So always remember, if smallest number divisible is asked, that means you are supposed to calculate LCM. Okay. Next question. Find the smallest number divisible. Again, smallest number divisible is asked. Smallest number divisible. Divisible means you have to calculate multiple. Okay. So divisible means whenever they are saying number which is divisible means the multiples are divisible. Okay. So find the smallest number divisible by 8 and 24. So it is same as above. Here we have to calculate LCM. So LCM of 8 and 48 is, let's calculate 8 and 48. 2 4s are 24s are 2 2s are 12s are 2 1s are 2 6s are 2 3s are and 3 1s are. Right? So my LCM will be 2 raised to 4 into 3, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, right? So which comes to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, which comes to 48. So 48. Oh, LCM of 8 and 24 is asked, not 48. Oh, I'll change the question. Okay. I thought it's 48. Fine. That's okay. Okay. Let's solve the next question. Find the smallest number divisible by 12, 40 and 64. So smallest number divisible means you have to calculate smallest number divisible means you have to calculate LCM, right? So we have to calculate LCM of 12, 40 and 64. So let's calculate LCM of 12, 40 and 64. 12, 40 and 64. 2 6s are, 2 20s are, 32. 2 3s are, 10s are, 16. 2 3 I'll write as it is, 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16. Okay. 3 1s are 3. I'll write 5 and 8 as it is. 5 1s are 5. I'll write 8 as it is. Then 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. Correct? So the factors or the LCM will be 2 raised to 6 multiplied by 3 into 5. Correct? Let's calculate this. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 6 times into 3 into 5. So 960. Just 960. Okay. So write down the smallest number divisible by 12, 40 and 64 is 960. The smallest number divisible by 12, 40 and 64 is 960. Okay. Let's solve the next question. Find the least number which, when divided by 4, 10 and 16, leaves no remainder. Okay. So you have to find a number which divides, that means which is divisible by 4, 10 and 16. Okay, there is no remainder. Whenever a number is divisible by any other number and there is no remainder, means that it is divisible, right? So find the least number which, when divided by 4, 10 and 16. So you have to find a number, and that number you are dividing by 4, 10 and 16 leaves no remainder. Okay. So again you are supposed to find LCM. Okay. So least number means the smallest number. Okay. which when divided by 4, 10 and 16. So they are asking you to calculate a multiple which is when a multiple between 4, 10 and 16. So LCM of 4, 10 and 16 is let's calculate 4, 10, 16. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16. Correct? 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. 5 I'll write as it is. Then 2 2s are 4. Okay. And then 2 1s are 2. And 5 1s are 5. So LCM will be 2 raised to 4 into 5. When you calculate, this comes to 80. Okay. So therefore, 80 is the smallest number when it is divisible by 4, 10 and 16 leaves no remainder. Okay. Find the least number. Least number means smallest number. Which when divided by 4, 10 and 16. So 4, 10 and 16 is the number which divides a number. So the number which they are asking you to find is a divisible number. That means they are asking you to find a multiple. Okay. So that means least common multiple is asked. I believe everybody is able to understand. Now let's see the next question. Find the smallest number which when divided by 8 and 12 leaves 3 as remainder in both cases. Okay, this question is little different. Okay, you have to find the smallest number which when divided by 8 and 12 leaves 3 as remainder in both cases. So you have to find the number which leaves a remainder of 3. Correct? Okay. So that we cannot find out directly. First we have to find LCM of 8 and 12. So you know whatever answer you get, that is actually the number which leaves no remainder. Correct? So when I am finding LCM of 8 and 12, I will find a number which is divisible by 8 and 12 and it leaves no remainder. Correct? So I'll just write down the smallest number which is divisible by 8 and 12 without remainder is LCM of 8 and 12. Correct? Therefore, LCM of 8 and 12 is, let's find the LCM of 8 and 12. 2 4s are 8, 2 6s are 12, 2 2s are 2 3s are, 2 1s are, 2 1s are 2, 3 I'll write as it is, then 3 1s are 3. 1 I'll. Therefore, the LCM will be 2 raised to 3 into 3, which comes to 24. But LCM is not asked. What is asked? Find the smallest number which when divided by 8 and 12 leaves 3 as remainder. Okay, 24 is the number which leaves 0 as remainder. Correct? So, in that case, what you will do? You will add 3 to 24. So, 24 plus 3 is 27. So, 27 is the number. 27 is the answer. Let's check it. So, when I divide 27 by 8, okay, so 8 3s are 24, right? So 3 is the remainder, or 27 divided by 12. 12 2s are 24, and again 3 is the remainder, right? That is what they have asked. They want a number which is the multiple of, which is not a multiple. Okay, when you divide it, 3 should be the remainder, and 3 should be the remainder for both, for 8 also as well as 12 also, right? Okay, so let's write smallest number which when divided by 8 and 12 leaves 3 as remainder is 27. So 27 is the final answer. Okay, let's calculate the next sum. Find the smallest number which when divided by 10, 25, 36 leaves 2 as remainder. Okay, let's solve this. That's same like previous question. So first you will find LCM, then you will add 2 to the LCM, and that would be the final answer. Okay, so 2 5s are 10, 25 I will write as it is because 25 is not divisible. So 25 is not divisible by 2, correct? 18. Okay. Now 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25, 18 I will write as it is. Again 5 ones are 5, 18 I will write as it is. 2 9s are, correct? Then 3 3s are, 3 1s are. So that means my LCM would be 2 square into 5 square into 3 square. Correct? So when you multiply this, you will get, let's check, 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. It comes to 900. So LCM is 900. But you are not asked LCM. They want a remainder of 2. So the number would be 900 plus 2, which is 902. So 902 is the final answer. Okay. So write down. Therefore, smallest number divisible by 10, 25 and 36 lives remainder 2 is 902. Okay. Let's see the next question. Find the greatest number less than 300 divisible by 12 and 18. So you have to find a number which is divisible by 12 also and 18 also. Right? But it should be the greatest number which is less than 300. Okay. So LCM is not asked. Okay. But what they have asked is greatest number but less than 300 and divisible by 12 and 18. Okay. You know LCM is the least number which is divisible by 12 and 18. Right. So when I say, okay, first let us calculate LCM. 12 and 18. Okay. So 2 6 are, 2 9s are, 2 3s are, 9 I'll write as it is. Then 3 1s are, 3 3s are, 3 1s are. So here my LCM is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Correct? Which comes to 36. Okay. So you know 36 is the number which is the least number. Correct? Which is multiple of 12 as well as 18. That is the least number which is multiple of 12 and 18. Okay. 36 is the least number. So remaining numbers which the higher numbers would be, now 36 into 1 is 36. 36 into 2 is 72. 36 into 3 is 108 and so on. So 36, 72, 108 and so on. These are the other numbers which are multiple of 12 and 18 both. Okay. 36 is the least common multiple. Okay. This is the smallest number which is multiple of 12 as well as 18. Right. So the greater numbers which are multiple of 12 and 18 will be 72, 108 and so on. Okay. If I write 36 into 4, it would be 144. So these numbers are the multiple of common multiple of 12 and 18. But you have to find the greatest number, the biggest number. Biggest number is infinite, but biggest number less than 300. So when less than 300 is asked, what you will do is, you just have to keep on going there, okay? And whatever number is less than 300, that you will select. So for that, what you can do is, you can just divide 300 from 36. So 300 divided by 36. Let's do this. 300 divided by 36 is how much? 300 divided by 36, you get 8.33. 8.33. Okay. So now what has happened? 36 into 8. Just calculate 36 into 8. You have to ignore the decimal. Okay. 36 into 8. 36 into 8 is 288. Okay. And let's calculate 36 into 9. 36 into 9 is 324. So 36 into 8 is 288 and 36 into 9 is 324. So okay, so 300 is in between 8 and 9, right? So what they have asked, find the greatest number less than 300. So greatest number less than 300 would be 288, divisible by 12 and 18. Because when I do 36 into 9, it is 324, which is more than 300, right? So you don't need to write this. Okay. So what you will do is, once you know the LCM, just a second. Once you know the LCM, then you will write to find the number less than 300 divisible by 12 and 18, we need to divide 300 by LCM of 12 and 18. Therefore, divided by 36 is equal to 8.33. Ignoring the number after decimal, we get 8. So required number is 36 into 8, which is 288. Okay, so 288 is the final answer. Got it? Find the greatest number less than 300 divisible by 12 and 18. So you have to find a number which is divisible by 12 and 18 and which is just less than 300. Okay. So 36, 72, 108, 144 and so on are all the numbers which is divisible by 12 as well as 18 for sure. Okay, but you want the greatest number which is divisible by 12 and 84, but it has to be less than 300. So what you do, you first calculate LCM. Once you find out LCM, you divide that number by 300. You will get 8.33. You will ignore the decimal. Okay, when you ignore the decimal, you get 8. Then LCM into 8. When you do LCM into 8, you will get the final answer. Okay, I am assuming that everybody is able to understand. Let's solve the next question. Find the largest number divisible by 7 and 12 less than 1345. This is exactly same as above. Okay, let's calculate. We will calculate LCM, right? 7 and 12. What is the LCM? 7 ones are 7. 12 I'll write as it is. 2 6 are 12. Correct? Then 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are 3. So LCM is 4 into 7 into 3. 4 into 7 into 3 is 84. Correct? Okay. Now write down to find largest number divisible by 7 and 12 but less than 1345. We need to divide given number by LCM. Therefore 1345 divide by 84. When you do 1345 divide by 84, when you do, you get 16.01. Okay. (16.01). Ignoring the digits after decimal, therefore the largest number below 1345 divisible by 7 and 12 are 84 into 16. When you do 84 into 16, you get 1344. Okay, so 1344 is the final answer. Let's solve the next question. Find the largest number less than 1452 divisible by 6, 20 and 25. Please calculate. By now I know you would be able to calculate by your own. First what you will do, you will find LCM of 6, 20 and 25. Let's find out. Please calculate by your own. So I got the answer as 1200. I believe all my students also got the same answer. First you calculate LCM. LCM comes to 300. Then 1452, which is given the number given in the question. 1452 divided by 300, you will get 4.8 something. And after the decimal you have to ignore. So 300 into 4, 1200. So 1200 is the final answer. Let's solve the next question. Find the largest number that divides 16 and 24 without remainder. Okay. Now, whenever in the question you have to find a number which divides other number. Find the largest number that divides. So, largest number that divides. If this is there in the sentence, that means HCF is asked. The factors are asked. Number that divides. Whenever number that divides is mentioned in the question, okay. Number that divides two number, okay. There are two number, okay, and a number which divides those number. That means factors are asked. So you have to calculate highest common factor. Okay. So let us find the highest common factor. For 16 and for 24. Okay, so the prime factors of 16 are 2, 2, 2 and 2, and prime factors of 24 are 2, 2, 2 and 3, right? So the common factors are 2, 2, 2, right? Just multiply them. So HCF is equal to 2 into 2 into 2, which is 8. So 8 is a factor which divides 16 as well as 24. Okay, it is the highest factor, highest common factor which divides 16 and 24. Okay, and that is what is asked. Find the largest number that divides 16 and 24. Largest number that divides means highest common factor, right? Okay. So write the last sentence. So the largest number that divides both 16 and 24 without leaving remainder is 8. Got it? But now when we are solving the sum, you might be able to understand when you are supposed to calculate HCF and when you are supposed to calculate LCM, but during the exam this can be very confusing. Okay, many students might not understand whether to calculate HCF or LCM, so you have to understand the question properly before solving. You have to understand what is asked. Okay. Okay, I'll just tell you one more time. Okay, when I say 2 into 12 is 24. Okay, that means 24 is the multiple. Okay, so 24 is the multiple, and then you calculate least common multiple of two numbers. Okay, this is multiple. This is multiple of 2, this is multiple of 12, this is multiple of 4. Okay, so 24 is the multiple of many numbers. 2, 12, 4. Okay, it is also multiple of 8, right? So 24 is the multiple of 12, 2, 4, 8, right? Now 2, 4, 8, 12, they are the factors of 24. Are you understanding difference between factors and multiple? Okay. When I write 2 into 12 is 24. 24 is the multiple of 2. It is multiple of 2. It is multiple of 4. It is multiple of 8. It is multiple of 12. Correct? Okay. So, and these are the factors. These are the factors of 24. Okay. I believe you have understood the difference between factors and multiple. Okay, let's solve the next question. And I know you have already studied in your school, so no need to waste time on that. Okay, let's see the next question. Find the largest number that divides 86 and 64, leaving the remainder 2 in each case. Okay, find the largest number that divides. Largest number that divides. Okay, when I say largest number that divides two numbers, so numbers which are dividing two number, that means they have asked you to calculate factors. Correct? Largest number means highest common factor is asked. But in the question they have also said leaving the remainder 2. Okay, so if it is a factor, then the remainder would be 0. Correct? Now they have not asked for a factor, but with the help of calculating HCF we can calculate this. Okay, now leaving the remainder as 2, you want remainder to be 2. Correct? So what you can do is just subtract 86 minus 2, which is 84. Okay, and 64 minus 2, which is 62. Now find the HCF of this number. Okay, and that is the answer. Because you need a number which when divided still there has to be a remainder 2, right? And 86 and 64 they have given, so just subtract 2 from that. Then when you subtract 2, you will get two numbers, and those numbers you can calculate HCF of those numbers. Correct? So write down to divide 86. To divide 86, leaving the remainder of 2, the number must divide 86 minus 2, 84. Similarly, to divide 64, leaving a remainder of 2, the number must divide 64 minus 2, which is 62. Therefore, the required number is the HCF of 84 and 62. Let us find the HCF of 84 and 64. 84 and 62. So the prime factors of 84 is 2, 2, 3 and 7. Let us find the prime factors of 62. 31 is a prime number. So prime factors of 62 is 2 and 31. So the common factor is 2, right? So HCF will be 2. So write down, therefore largest number that divides 86 and 64 leaving the remainder two is 2. Okay. Next sum. Find the largest number that divides 2286 and 1685. 2286 and 1685, leaving a remainder 6 in the first case and 5 in the second case. Okay. In the first case, the remainder has to be 6. In the second case, it has to be 5. That means what you are supposed to do? 2286 minus 6, which is 2280. It is same like previous sum, okay? And 1685 minus 5, which will be 1680. So you have to find HCF of 2280 and 1680. Let's find out. You will write statement same as above, okay? I'll just solve it. So let us find HCF. 140, 2 5s are 10, 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 8s are 5s are 5 5s are 5, 7s are 57. Then 3 1s are 3 9s are correct, and 19 is a prime number. Okay. Now for 1680, let's calculate. 2840, 2420, 2 2s are 0 5 5 21, correct? Then 3 7s are right, and 7 1s are. So the prime factors of 228580 is 2, 2, 2, 5, 3 and 19. Prime factors of 1680 are 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 3 and 7. Okay. So what are the common numbers? Common factors, common prime factors 2, 2, 2 and 5 and 3 also, right? Okay. So these are my prime factors. Okay. So HCF will be 2 raised to 3 into 5 into 3. So when you calculate this, it comes to 120. Okay. So the required number is 120. 120 is the answer. Okay. Statements you can write the same way as you have written the previous question, previous answer. Okay. Now let's solve the last question for the day, which is the sum of two numbers is 216 and HCF is 27. Find the numbers. Okay. So there are two numbers. Let's call it as A and B. Okay. So if A plus B is 216. Okay. From the first line, the sum of two numbers, we don't know two numbers. So I am just writing A plus B. A and B as two numbers. Okay. And the sum is 216. Fine. And the HCF, that is highest common factor, is 27. Okay. So 27 is the common factor. It is common for A as well as for B. Correct? It is a common factor for A and B. So it is common for A as well as B, because it is 27 is a factor for A also, for B also, right? So instead of assuming the numbers to be A and B, what I'll do is I'll assume it as 27A plus 27B. Okay, because 27 is a common factor between A and B. Okay, so I'll assume 27 as a 27A and 27B as two numbers. So let the two numbers be 27A and 27B. Okay, and they have given 27A plus 27B is equal to 216. Right? So let's add one sentence. Let the numbers be 27A and 27B. Okay. So therefore 27A plus 27B is equal to 216. This is given. Right? Now let's solve this equation. 27 is common. So A plus B is equal to 216. So A plus B will be 216 divided by 27. So A plus B would be 216 divided by 27. It comes to 8. Okay. So A plus B will be 8. Okay. 27 is the highest common factor. Correct? 27 is the highest common factor. That means A and B should be prime numbers. Right? So A plus B should be prime numbers. So you want two numbers which are prime number, but when you add them, it becomes 8. Okay. So let's see all the numbers. Okay, when you add, it becomes 8. Okay, so 7 and 1, it becomes 8. 6, 2 is 8. 5, 3 is 8. Right? And 4, 4 is 8. These are the two numbers. Okay, the total is 8. Correct? But what you want? You want two prime numbers. Correct? 7 and 1, both are prime numbers. Do you agree? Yes. 6 and 2. 6 and 2. 2 is a prime number. 6 is not a prime number. You want both number as prime number. Correct? So 6 and 2, you cannot take 6 and 2. Okay? Next, 5 and 3. What about 5 and 3? 5, 3. Both are prime numbers. Right? And 4 and 4. 4 and 4. 4 is not a prime number. Right? So 7, 1 and 5, 3. These are two combination. Two possible combination. Correct? Okay. So write down express A and B. I will write this. Express A and B as co-prime numbers so the sum is 8. Possible combination are as co-prime numbers are 1, 7, 3 and 5. So if A is equal to 1, B will be equal to 7. Or if or if if A is equal to 3, B is equal to 5. Right? Required numbers are, the numbers are not 1 and 7. Okay, the numbers are 27A and 27B. So therefore the required numbers are 27A means 27 into 1, which is 27, or 27B, which is 27 into 7. 27 into 7 comes to 189. Correct? Or 27A, if, wait, I'll write this later. I'll write this here. Or A is equal to 3, B is equal to 5. Okay. Required numbers are 27A, which is 27 into 3. 27 into 3 comes to 81. Okay. And 27B, which is 27 into 5, which comes to 135. So the two numbers are 27 or 189 or 81 or 135. Both these two numbers are the answer. Okay, this and this, both are answers. Okay, there are possible you might get two answers. Okay, here you are getting two answers. Okay, that's it for the day. Thank you very much.